American writer J.D. Barker, author of novels The Fourth Monkey, The Fifth to Die and The Sixth Wicked Child, which have been translated into 20 languages, has published his latest work, Death of the Black Widow. In Death of the Black Widow, there is no shortage of serial killers. In this case, Bernie, an unstable but highly intelligent killer, is a character we get to know through phone calls to Jordan Briggs' radio show. The protagonist is always one step ahead of the cops and the reader, and J.D. Barker once again manages to generate fascination for him and for evil. When visiting Spain to discuss this new work, J.D. Barker gave an interview to discuss some of the themes that come up in his books. What drives a psychopath to take the point of killing another person? I think that serial killers are really sexually motivated and are usually reactionary men, although there are also women, but serial killers are usually financially motivated. I read, for example, about the case of a woman who ran a guest house and killed the guests in order to get their money and possessions. To be honest, I am more afraid of female serial killers because they are much more calculated and planned than serial killers who act in a more instinctive way, because they are economically motivated. Then, beyond serial killers, we have other people who kill because of a series of circumstances or motivated by rage and anger. Have you ever received threats or had any problems for collaborating with the police? Yes, the truth is that I have had problems, but I have always tried to prioritize my safety. For example, on one occasion, there were plainclothes policemen who posed as part of the film crew while we were in the middle of a shoot because I had the perception that my physical safety was in danger. Can you spot a potential psychopath? I think it's more a question of emotional response. Serial killers are not capable of feeling remorse or sadness. They may be able to experience happiness and anger, but not on the same level as what we consider a person who has an emotional response within the spectrum of normality. It's not about being able to walk into a place and be able to point the finger at a sociopath, but it's a conclusion that we can come to after a fairly comprehensive questionnaire that allows us to determine whether or not that person fits that profile.